discuss some of the trendiest topics in the tech landscape in Nigeria and the world. This week, I mean, you are aware that the telecoms operators sent a proposal to the federal government.
The NCC.
That they want to increase tariff both for calls and data.
100% too.
I mean, from a personal perspective, I would say time don't reach for them to actually consider that.
I don't agree, because from when MTN came to this country,
Yes.
they have been making money. Let me just use that word.
It's a capitalist world, and the primary objective of every business is to make money. Now, I understand the fact that sometimes some of these big companies, they make too much money at the detriment of the consumers. But they have not significantly reduced tariff in a while. And the foreign exchange, Naira, has continued to plummet.
Okay,
And then these
that
guys have maintained
their prices.
Now, I would agree that it is absolutely unacceptable for them to present a 100% increment. There are reports in the media that federal government is considering maybe 40%. But in your own opinion, what percentage would you think is appropriate, considering the way things are now, the economic condition of the average Nigerian, and then at the same time, the need for businesses to be able to break even?
Okay, so your point that the dollar has been going up, the naira has been devaluing, and the business has to make money makes sense. And I think they should increase the price a bit. I don't think really it's about the cost, because every Nigerian youth will agree with me that they spend a whole lot of their money on data.
Yes.
So if they are doubling it, it means we are going to spend more on that. I think that is where everybody's annoyed with. And you want to say, okay, what we are paying for, are we getting value? If you check across, you see that a lot of people will be like, my data just they finish, my data just they go. We cannot measure to say, okay, this 1 gig of data that we are getting is actually 1 gig. There are situations where I'll load 500 naira for 2 gig. I'll download a 1 gig file and the 2 gig data is finished. I cannot go and start suing MTN for my balance, if there is a balance. And another problem I think is that I feel like these big telcos, they take advantage of us. And why I say that is because take the small internet providers like Smile, SpectraNet, etc. They don't have coverage around Nigeria.
Yes.
They don't have the capacity.
Yes.
But yet they will give us maybe unlimited plans for 20,000 naira.
Yeah.
You cannot see an unlimited MTN plan for 20,000 naira. You cannot see an unlimited Glo plan for 20,000 naira. These people are big players. They should be able to give us that, but they are not doing that.
Okay. So on a factual basis, I think Airtel currently has an unlimited plan.
Yes.
For 20,000 naira.
Okay, fine.
It's capped at 20 Mbps actually.
Okay, fine. Airtel has done that. Kudos to Airtel.
Okay.
But will you tell me Etisalat has done that?
No.
Will you tell me Glo has done that?
No.
Will you tell me MTN has done that?
No.
Why can't the NCC now say, okay, MTN and co give the Nigerian youths unlimited data? Because now we are still doing pay as you go.
Yeah.
When other countries are doing unlimited calls. I don't want to talk about unlimited calls because it's something that has not even entered Nigeria yet. Because
nobody has considered doing that.
And it's because the NCC has not looked at it and said, okay, other people are doing that. Why can't we get that type of service here?
Yeah.
Because if the NCC say, okay, MTN, stop charging these people like this, change your call plans to maybe pay 10,000 and you call unlimited in a month. I'm sure they will have a lot of traffic. As I was saying previously, the data, because that data they pay me pass. MTN now, they offer some sort of unlimited data. I was doing research, I saw that they do unlimited plans, but to finish, then they'll start giving you 5 gig daily. That's not unlimited. That is some kind of marketing thing that I don't understand. And NCC is supposed to tell them, bro, don't advertise unlimited when it's not unlimited.
That's deceptive advertising.
It's kind of
actually
deceptive, right?
Yeah.
Because you're telling me it's unlimited. Me, I use Fiber One now. If I download 200 gig every day, it will not finish.
Okay.
I have paid my premium and I'm getting value.
Okay.
So MTN is now offering this plan. First of all, to be eligible, you need to buy a router.
Okay.
I don't see any reason why my MTN SIM that is inside my phone cannot have an unlimited plan. I need to buy an extra router.
Okay.
If I remove that router SIM and put it in my phone, I go still browse.
Yeah, it will.
So that means they can do it
without selling routers.
Do you understand? So, but they choose that part. Why can't they say, okay, don't buy router, just subscribe? If, for example, now MTN is doing unlimited plan, 20k, everybody on their phone can do an unlimited plan. I don't think anybody will be crying about they're increasing their price, because why? MTN is very fast. Very, very fast.
Yeah, I agree.
Very fast, though.
Yeah.
Have you tried MTN 5G?
Yeah,
my phone supports 5G. Why am I buying on that 5G router?
I have a 5G router at home.
Why are you buying 5G router when your phone has 5G? Think about it. Why are you buying 5G router when your phone has 5G? It doesn't make any sense. It's different audio maybe when we're in those days that it was 2G, 3G.
Yeah.
Okay, buy a 5G router. My phone has 5G.
Why do I have to buy a router?
Marketing. NCC is not looking at these things. And it's our job as young people to tell them, to help us tell them, because anything where we talk like this, if they enter here, come on for here.
I agree.
You agree?
I do. Now, so I don't want to look like I am I'm supporting them. But a couple of, I think it was last year or 2 years ago, Business Day did a bit of research, and then they discovered that at about 300 naira per gigabyte, Nigeria is actually one of the countries in Africa that pays the lowest for data, which is actually surprising. I mean, considering how we scream that data is expensive. And then you are fighting for our right. Let me say you are fighting. You are a data activist. So as a data activist, how do you react to that?
Okay, so if we are the cheapest in the continent.
Yeah, one of the cheapest actually. I think Malawi is the cheapest.
Congratulations to Nigeria, honestly, because I didn't know. But as I said earlier, I don't think it's really about the cost, the quality of the service.
Okay.
The future of this country is very highly dependent on how much we can stay online. For example, now elections are becoming better where people can see as it is happening.
Yeah.
Before we can't really see.
Yeah, I agree.
For example, you hear people saying that politicians are not on Instagram. But now you see a lot of these politicians coming online.
Interacting
and the only
with their
for example, there's one time I was watching National Assembly on YouTube. I did not even know that the National Assembly had a YouTube channel.
Wow.
I went there, I saw lawmakers. I used to shout that, politicians are wicked. If you go and watch it, you see these lawmakers saying all these things that we're complaining about, that maybe the electricity people are a scam, that we need to investigate why we don't have constant electricity. You see that they technically genuinely care. But now Nigerians cannot watch it. Nigerians cannot see that these people are trying to try. And the only way we can see if we have access to cheap data. Why I go carry my data, go dey watch National Assembly? Tell me why I go carry my data, go dey watch National Assembly as they debates.
When there are other things you could do with your data.
It was unlimited data and it was affordable. Let me not say cheap. It was affordable because
affordable is relative actually.
It's relative, but if it's there, at least we can know what we are hustling up to.
Okay, I agree.
So kudos for them. If we are the cheapest,
we're one of the cheapest actually. We're one of the cheapest.
I am happy, honestly.
Well, as it stands now, I mean, until say there is a future legislation that compels these telcos to include true unlimited plans in the data plans that they offer.
Yeah.
But right now, there are reports that they want to do 40% increment. Actually, reports. What recommendations would you give the average user to do? What would you advise them to maximize the data?
Well, the truth is that our data consumption is only going to increase. I'm never going to lie, because now a lot of people are creating content.
Yeah.
And a lot of us will watch the content, because it's not really about the price, honestly, because people spend a lot of money on this data.
Yeah.
And the annoyance is the fact that we need to keep spending, and it feels like we're not having value. I'm not against the increase, honestly, because they have to make money, as you have said.
Yeah.
So even if we start from now to tomorrow, if they close, they will close.
They will close, yeah.
So if they need to increase the money to operate, they should. But
or
now
reasonably.
that they are reasonably, because the truth is that if they close, our hands are going to be tied.
True.
If MTN say, okay, they don't do again, maybe they go there South Africa, go cheap. Do you have the money to start? It's not easy. It's not being so.
Exactly. It's a capital intensive business. And then they also need to invest in infrastructure to grow.
Yeah, true.
So let me give you an example now. I think I was in Ikeja and then I used Luli Fiber to browse.
That's affordable.
Yeah, I used Luli Fiber to browse and it was very fast. Now, I called them. I live somewhere in Egbeda. So I called them and I was like, I use your service so and so, please. Do you guys have coverage around my house? No. So I can do a fiber to home connection and then I will know I'm at home, I have unlimited internet, I have reliable fast internet. And then they said no, because and I understand them. If they extend their connection to that area, what is the guarantee that enough people would subscribe for them to make profit? So if someone like MTN is going ahead and then putting up masts in one village in a remote area, they cost money to do that, and then they get the money from.
You spoke of remote areas now. Yes. They are the ones that will suffer the most from this increase. They don't even want unlimited data. They just want 500 naira. Maybe they do their
2
gig or 3 gig and make it last them per month. They now double it. These are the people that I think will be affected the most. Us in the city, or they should introduce unlimited plans, increase the price of those ones so that people that can afford it can do it. Then the people that cannot afford it, reduce their own capped plans to affordable. In fact, they should maybe leave it constant or even reduce it further. Because the people that are buying big data plans, like now, they are buying like huge data plans. I'm sure if there's unlimited, they're not going to be looking for capped plans. Airtel now, they're doing speed-based plans. That is very futuristic. Kudos to Airtel. If you want 10 Mbps, pay so amount. If you want 100 Mbps.
Airtel did not sponsor any part of this podcast.
Airtel, but Airtel
call us.
The future.
Airtel, send us a DM, call us. Because Airtel has been a lifesaver for me. So every month, I pay 20,000 naira and then I get unlimited.
Do you understand?
Capped at 20 Mbps. And because I live alone, that's okay for me. If maybe a family of 2-3, they might need to maybe pay the 40,000 naira, 35,000 naira and get 40 Mbps plan. But I feel if other telcos can,
especially Glo is a Nigerian company. Glo is a company that, like, I was seeing Glo Unlimited and they don't have unlimited
plan.
Like,
no, unlimited has a different meaning in Glo's dictionary actually. So see, the less talked about Glo, the better. You know, for a very long time, the Glo network has been Snail has been the official mascot.
I have good experiences with Glo. I won't lie.
Oh really?
The few times I used Glo in Port Harcourt, actually, super fast. Except me, I'm not heard another person
say anything nice about Glo. When people talk about slow internet speed, they just say Glo subscribers don't reach here.
I was speaking to a customer recently and she was trying to update her laptop. I was telling her her data is so slow that she should maybe buy Glo. She said, what? So it's empty and I said buy Glo because based on my own experience, Glo has been really good. I was like, buy Glo. He said, what?
This is purely my own opinion and experience. MTN has the most reliable network.
Very fast.
Very fast.
Very expensive.
Very expensive. Available in most places. Like you can conveniently say you want to go to a particular village and then you have just one SIM card. If that SIM card is MTN, chances are when you get there, you might not get 4G. You might have to probably rely on 3G. Surprise, that 3G is actually reliable. I mean, a couple of years ago, I was using a Redmi phone that was made for China. So MTN 4G band was one of the bands supported on that device. And so I was confined to just 3G. That phone worked very well. Served me for a very long time. So MTN is reliable, but expensive.
Yeah.
Airtel is the middle child. They can be reliable and relatively affordable. Now, interestingly, this unlimited plan that we are waxing miracles about, if you check Twitter, a lot of people are complaining about it. That they paid for it and then they have to experience days of downtime.
That's another angle.
If you pay 20,000 naira and then with the intention that for the next 30 days,
you go fire.
They can just fire. Stream Netflix,
fire everything,
download torrents, do this one, do that one, and then it might be.
This downloading thing, I think that may be something that these telcos are scared of. They feel like maybe if they introduce these plans,
people will not
make as much money because they think that people would just be downloading everything. But the truth is that me now, I've had unlimited data I use Fiber One. I've had unlimited data for maybe
a couple of years.
3 months now.
Okay.
3 months.
Okay.
And I can tell you, only that first month where this thing shocked me.
At the point, the law of diminishing returns will set in, and then
the
novelty will wear off.
That's it.
The law of diminishing will set in, the novelty will wear off.
You just have the peace of mind that you not be bothered.
Exactly. We can only hope that the federal government can come up with a plan. I know they are still negotiating.
And there is no internet subsidy. I'm just saying, like, if they want to subsidize anything for the Nigerian youth, bro, it should be internet. Because, bro, why are Nigerian youth outside? No lights, no internet. At least we have power bank. At least if we have unlimited, we feed their house, they Google, they find which hustle we feed do next. Because most people's businesses are online now, right? So everything is still moving to this data.
No, some of them actually. I mean, there are social media platforms that are subsidized by these telcos. I know there was a time where there was Facebook free.
Yes. MTN actually did that. Facebook free. Actually did partnership with all these people. And then, but you will load pictures though. But
yeah, there were a lot of partnership and investments in the internet space in Nigeria a couple of years ago that were really promising. There was Tizeti. Yeah. Google came to.
I don't have a good experience with Tizeti.
In Ikeja then that they had a Google Wi-Fi that you could go and
in Unilag. In Unilag, I had there was Google Wi-Fi actually, bro. It was super fast.
No, Unilag has one of the best,
fastest internet in this world.
one of the best.
I don't know the network they are using, but I remember when I was in Unilag.
I had his main one. I'm not sure. I can't confirm.
I don't know what they are using. I can remember vividly. I'll go and read overnight just because I want to download. Bro.
As a faculty of arts, I will go and sit in that Senate Love Garden. I would have queued up all the downloads that I want to do. And then I will sit down there. I use fast.com to check the speed. And then I'm seeing 50 Mbps per second. When in my house, with my maybe MTN, then I do maybe 10 Mbps. And I'm seeing 50. My God, what is this? The next time I saw something like that, I mean, it was maybe Oriental Hotel. I had an event there, and then I went there and I was like, nice, faster. So I would say we are improving. I checked Fiber One today, and I was seeing about 78 Mbps. I mean, that's a lot.
That's our plan, Sha.
Fiber One, call us.
So my own problem with Fiber One now is that
Fiber One, call us.
They are very slow in replying. Good. If you have a problem, very fast though. But if you have problem,
so I think Fiber One has terrible customer service because just check their Instagram page. People
check Instagram, check LinkedIn. I went to LinkedIn itself to see maybe I can reach them. Complaints everywhere, and you wonder because me I'm enjoying Fiber One like the speed. I've never seen any plan that gave me up to 200 megabytes. I'm not saying bits, so you know when I'm telling you 200 Mbps, they use that marketing scam to scam you people. That will say 200 MB, use small b. Small b, that b is bit, so it's not megabit, so I'm telling you megabyte. Like Fiber One was actually that fast.
Wow.
Make the thing off, you will cry.
So that's the problem with the telcos too.
Yeah.
The affordable ones, I know Fiber One is relatively affordable. So the affordable ones are not reliable. And then Fiber One and Airtel are case studies.
The affordable ones are not reliable.
They're not reliable.
The reliable ones are not affordable. Who is the reliable one?
I mean,
one yellow company.
Yellow. And then, I mean, it's not all of us that we are dogos that we can afford to buy Starlink and put Starlink on our roof.
Starlink has increased price to 75k per month.
75?
Okay. MTN needs to save
more
us.
than minimum wage.
Like, think about it now. We have a Nigerian company like Glo. Why I'm calling Glo? Because Glo is a Nigerian company. We will import Starlink to come and be selling to Nigerians. It is a rub on our face.
For this thing to work, there have to be investment on infrastructural levels. That is why this company needs money.
Yes.
They need money to invest.
Yes. But we are saying they need to make us happy too.
I think I was reading somewhere that the underwater sea cables cost
a whole lot to put
millions of dollars. And then it takes years to actually, and it's massive investment. It's not something you can recoup. I think the Minister for Communication was saying something along the fact that the federal government wants to partner with a couple of companies so we can have our own homegrown solution for this thing. So they need money to make this investment. One of the ways they can raise this money is money way subscribers they pay.
One, and if people are happy, for example, now if me now as a small content creator, I'm doing 20k per month unlimited plan, right? And because of I'm always online, my business is growing, everything. I can pay more for maybe a higher speed because obviously the more you grow, the more data the more your data needs grow. The more your content will be improving, the more the file you are uploading will be higher. Honestly, for Airtel to do it, it means all these people can do it. They are just stubborn, or they just need motivation, or they need NCC to press their neck. You understand? Because I feel they can. I'm not running their business, but if a smaller company can do it, then the bigger company has the capacity to actually pull probably it off. Refusing to. Because SpectraNet, Smile, and the rest, if you check properly, you see most likely they are using the infrastructure of these telcos. I'm not 100% sure, but most of them they cannot start
laying cables,
building their own. Do you understand? Laying cables, so they'll just pay for subscription.
No, some of the infrastructure they actually shared. I mean, Equinox. I don't know if I got that correctly. The Equinox cable, the one Google has, and then I think Glo too or something. It's jointly owned. People pay for these things to be able to use them. Yeah, so I think if there can be some collaboration effort,
and meet the needs of Nigerians. Like I feel like Nigerians don't even ask these people for so much. Like we don't ask for more. Do you understand? Like we don't ask for more. For example, MTN decided to introduce 5G, and before they decided to, I think it had been in the US, UK, etc.
for a year. You
understand? So we are always playing catch up.
We're a third world country,
bro. The reason why a third world country because we're not trying to be the first world country.
We have bigger problems.
Like what?
People are hungry. So if people are hungry, it's only somebody who
has
don't chop.
eaten.
Now person who don't chop.
If you buy
then they
data.
check, this internet is slow. But I understand that for us to also grow as a country.
Well, I mean, it's something that they can tackle.
I agree.
Do you understand? Because we have a lot of problems in this country, and I think one of our major problems that we try to fix everything at the same time. And for companies, for example, now startups, you see, they usually create a roadmap, right? And that roadmap is that they are trying to attack or solve a pain point one after the other. Because you're trying to address everything. Most of the time, you just end up doing half. Let's say, for example, Nigeria wants to fix internet. If Nigeria zero their mind, say they will do this internet, I'm sure. Think about it now. You mentioned they did free plans before.
Yeah.
Facebook free.
They
can maybe think about Instagram free. You understand? Okay, maybe it will not show reels, maybe to show only pictures or something like that. Instagram free or some other social media free, or basically just do social plans.
And I agree, because those things will also help with internet penetration.
Exactly.
Because people who typically are not internet savvy, because it's not affordable.
It is very affordable. I mean, they can want to try and say, okay, it's affordable, make I just try.
For this, make I check.
What's
it happen for them?
Exactly. But if I have to calculate, okay, by 5 o'clock, I own my data, see everything off and back. There are people like that now. I see them on their data, mainly all their WhatsApp messages enter, close it. There are people that have muted all their status people because they are posting too much. They are eating their data too much. It's true that these are real life experiences we go through.
No, so I was thinking that people do that because they are trying to conserve battery.
Battery or data or both.
So this first time I actually hear that people need to conserve data.
You say we are selling now, boss. You they post too much. I don't mute you. Wait till happen. You see, and some people that will post, you see their status will not be waste meat.
The only thing remaining is I'm expecting a government official to come in and say, you remember when they increased electricity?
Yeah.
And I think a minister came on air and then he said, this will make Nigerians become more responsible with how they use electricity. So I'm waiting for somebody to come say that by the time they increase, Jesus.
And that's Nigeria for you.
I expect the minister to just come now and say, now that data prices are going on, Nigerian youth will be more responsible.